Bear, obviously, you weren't here last year when A&M and Tennessee met in Omaha, but what have you heard from the guys about those matchups and those games with the balls?
Yeah, it's a heavyweight matchup for sure. Last year, I was watching it on the TV. Two really good teams, and nothing has changed really from last year to this year. I mean, everybody's got really good players, and it's just going to give whoever plays the best baseball coming on top this weekend.
Knowing that that's the team on the docket this weekend, have you noticed any extra talk about what happened in June? Perhaps any extra motivation for perhaps revenge against a team that beat them last year?
I mean, maybe a little bit. I know it's a new year. It's kind of hard to think about that in a way. They kind of like to erase that from their brains, but for the most part now, we're just kind of attacking it and not thinking about the past. We're just focused on the future right now.
Were you committed to A&M at that point when they played Tennessee in the finals?
I wasn't actually. I wasn't even in the portal at that time, so no. But I mean, I was watching it, and it was pretty cool to see those teams feel at each other.
You know, when you got into the portal, what kind of went into your decision, and how did A&M kind of get on your radar? Was there any mutual connection when you guys connected?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really any mutual connection, but I know just from all the coaches that were getting hired, from Coach Early and then JK and Coach Caleb, I just felt like it was a very personable relationship with all of them, and I heard only great things about all of them, and yeah, that's what it really came down to at the end of the day. And I just felt like it was home here.
Did you come on a visit here before you committed?
I did, yeah. I went on a visit early July, and yeah, committed about a week later.
Had you ever been to Texas before?
It's funny, actually, I've never been to Texas before, and my first time was on my visit in July, and I absolutely loved it. So
the heat didn't scare you away?
No, it didn't. I mean, it's hot everywhere nowadays, so the humidity is a little different than what I'm used to. Up in Northern California, it's a little drier up there, but yeah, I'm just getting used to the humidity now since it's getting hot right now. So.
How did you feel like Thursday's game offensively kind of propels you guys into this weekend, just seeing the ball fly the way it was?
On Thursday?
Sorry,
Tuesday,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what our offense can do. You know, the pitching's going to be a little better this weekend for sure, but nothing changes on our approaches or anything. So, yeah, hopefully we could do that tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, and I think we'll be all right if we do that.
When it comes to your battery mates, obviously the pitching last weekend wasn't very good, but what gives you confidence that the guys like Prager and Lampkin and Patton can get back to the norm against a team that's so offensive like Tennessee?
Yeah, I think they're some of the best pitchers in the country, so they're so mature and very professional how they go about their business. So, I mean, they probably don't even remember last weekend, honestly. So, yeah, they're just going to attack tomorrow like it's any other day, and they're just going to keep on fighting.
What's it like for you to be working with those three guys?
It's awesome. I love catching lefties, and they're three really good ones, and yeah, it's been really fun.
What's kind of been your baseball journey, you know, growing up, and then, you know, when it kind of got serious maybe and had a chance to play in college?
Yeah, I was always playing football, baseball, basketball growing up, and then once it got to high school, I kind of just stopped and just really wanted to go with baseball. I really fell in love with baseball, and it got really serious around my sophomore year. I started seeing the ball flying off the bat a little more, and towards my junior and senior year high schools, I felt like I could play at a collegiate level, and I got the offer to St. Mary's in the summer going into college. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to go to JUCO or D1, but St. Mary's I was fortunate enough to get an offer there, and I took it, and yeah, and I ended up here after my freshman year. So.
What was it about baseball that made you fall in love with that sport over the others?
I got some family members that play. My grandpa, he played in the MLB a little bit. My brother, he's in the minors right now, but he's been up at the MLB getting some action. So I think just following in their footsteps, I just fell in love with the game, just watching them play. And yeah, I've been just doing that and watching them play. And growing up, I really wanted to be in their shoes at some point. So they've kind of just inspired me all the way through this.
Jace joked he calls you Barry Bonds. Are you a Giants fan? I know you're from the Bay Area.
Yeah, I used to be an Ace fan, but since they trade away everybody, I'm kind of leaning towards a Giants fan now. So, yeah, I mean, Barry Bonds is an amazing player. So, I mean, getting compared to Barry Bonds is just funny. It's laughable.
How much do you feel like, you know, you've been so locked in at the plate, just has your approach changed at all, or do you feel like you've stayed pretty steady throughout, you know, your season, even from your freshman year to this year?
I think my approach has stayed the same. I've kind of made a couple adjustments on my swing a little bit. I just feel like right now, like when I'm swinging the bat, everything's going good. Usually, sometimes when you swing a bat, you'll like foul it off or something. But right now, I feel like I'm just putting everything in play and just doing my job on offense. So hopefully, I can keep that going.
I guess just along those lines, how do you feel like the rest of the team has maybe started to step up at the plate in particular?
Yeah, I thought we've had some really good practices these last couple weekends, and I think that's going to really help us going into this week, facing some good arms. And if we could do what we did on Tuesday, like we said earlier, I think we'll be in great shape.